Good morning, it's Dr. Vera, and I am scavenging through the woods today looking for the last of the chanterelles before the season's over. I can take them home and saute them up. They're quite delicious if you've never had them. But as you can see, I'm wearing a bug net because I had a gnat decide it would try to land in my eyeball and make a home in it, which I do not really care for. So, got me to thinking about bugs. Now, a lot of times people are really concerned this time of year about mosquitoes and ticks. And so I thought I'd tell you a few things that we do in my house, since we are such avid outdoors people, to keep the ticks and the mosquitoes away. Now, as you know, I love tea. TEA, it is the best. Now with tea, certain types of tea have different polyphenols in it, which will react with your natural chemicals, which gives a smell, not to you, you don't stink, but an odor that will cause the gnats or the ticks and the mosquitoes not to want to suck your blood. And so the tea that I like for this is Sista tea. Cistus. Cistus tea. It's rock rose, and you can buy it just about anywhere. I think you can get it off Amazon. But brewing this up, drinking a couple cups daily, usually at least 2 weeks before a big outing. But for the most part, we try to drink this during the summer months just to keep the bugs off of us. The other thing that I like is, you know, my rerooted and tallow lady, Nikki Heft. I hear dogs in my woods. Anyways, she makes a bug spray that doesn't have chemicals in it. It's essential oils. And so I tend to spray this all over myself. This can also be sprayed on my pet if I take him with me, but he's a little bitty thing. And I've already seen a couple rattlesnakes out this way, so probably not the best idea to bring a little chicken nugget out here. But the thing about it is the essential oils are not going to cause any kind of neurological damage, which is quite wonderful. And it's beneficial to your skin, doesn't smell bad. So I like her bug and mosquito spray. So I drink a lot of tea. I use the bug and mosquito spray. And then after my hike's over, sorry, I was going down a hill, I like to just double check and make sure I don't have any ticks or bugs on me. Now, the crazy thing is I don't wear long pants. I don't wear tall socks. I know you're supposed to do that kind of stuff, but that's not really my jam. I'm sometimes in a skirt, sometimes in capris, just whatever I feel like for the day. So I tend to just wear whatever. So I just double check when I'm done hiking. And I gotta show you guys something really cool. All right, are you ready? Take a look at this beauty. Now, that is not a chanterelle. There is a couple dying chanterelles here, which I'll show you. And this over here is not a chanterelle. Do you see how it has like this turkey tail look to it? And it's tall, clustered, and beautiful. So there are a couple different mushrooms that look very much like a chanterelle. One of them are jacks or jack-o'-lanterns, and they're very, very poisonous. They have like a little umbilical cord type thing on the top, like a belly button. They're very smooth, and they grow in clusters like this. However, this beautiful little conglomeration here is chicken of the woods. Now, if you know anything about chicken of the woods, edible, wonderful, absolutely wonderful and healthy. So we will be picking that bad boy and taking that home with us. So let me go ahead and finish before I get into harvesting these mushrooms. Check yourself for ticks. Drink the cistus or the rock rose tea and use a good bug spray. And if the gnats are bad, wear a net. As you can see, they're buzzing my head today. And that'll help protect you from any kind of bug bites. Now, if for some reason you think you do have Lyme disease, or you think you do have some kind of pathogenic insect-borne virus. You know, you can get blood work done to check for these. I think our Lyme disease panel might be like $100 to take a look at that. But one of the big things that I want people to know is Lyme disease typically concomitantly runs along with mold toxicity, a mold illness. They run together, and I think that it has a lot to do with terrain theory. If you do not have a healthy gut lining, then what can happen is your body cannot ward off this. If your liver cannot detoxify, it can't get rid of the toxins the way that it's supposed to. If you don't eat the right kind of foods like cilantro or avocados, then you cannot bind the toxins and remove them from the body. They just get recirculated. If you have leaky gut, they get recirculated. So, you know, terrain theory plays a big part in all of this. But one thing that I want you to know is that you're not alone in this journey. If for some reason you think you got something going on and you want to know more, come see me or Alicia. We're experts in this. So I am going to pick these beautiful chicken of the woods, and then you let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a beautiful day. So these mushrooms look a lot like lovely little chanterelle mushrooms, but these are not chanterelles. These are jacks or jack-o'-lanterns. They grow in a big old cluster, as you can see here, and then you can see how they look across the bottom. These are poisonous. Do not touch or eat these.